Better get yourself into a hazmat suit, Agent.
Hi folks, so it's been a while since my last video,
Can't count on
mainly because my life has changed quite a bit. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might have heard me mention that I was about to become a father. Well, my son has finally arrived and he's absolutely amazing. But this does mean that I don't have the same time that I used to have to game. Before he arrived, I had an idea in my head about what it would be like. We'd planned and prepared and bought in everything we thought we'd need, but despite everything, we both completely underestimated what a whirlwind having this wee man would be in our lives. I'd been playing some of the Division's survival mode and I realised that it's actually a pretty fitting analogy for how I felt the first week or so of being a dad. Despite this clearly being the best thing I've ever done with my life, in the first couple of days I was a level 1 noob of a dad. Like a stranded agent who had crash landed in the middle of a New York City blizzard, it felt like a total struggle to find my feet in this new environment. I felt like I was just staggering about from one feed to another, sleep deprived and undernourished. Started to figure out that I'm going to need to adapt if I'm going to survive this strange new world. The first lesson was learned in day 2. Sleep when they sleep. He runs to his own schedule and it looks like a good night's sleep is a thing of the past. We need to sleep sometime, so if the opportunity presents itself at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, grab it. Okay, so around day 3 I felt we were starting to get it. We were finding having a newborn really tough. They're awesome, but it's really tough. They became our sole focus, but slowly I could feel we were adapting to this new environment. We were starting to get the equipment we needed to make life easier for us, and I was getting a bit more comfortable handling them. I felt I was understanding his cues a little better too. Also, by this point we were realising that we were needing to eat and drink ourselves. The past couple of days it had been getting pretty late on before we realised we hadn't eaten yet. We were just so busy. Selfishly, it was also around about this point I was starting to miss gaming, but hey, it can't be that long until he sleeps through the night, right? Day 4 was the first trip out the door. It just felt good to get out and get some fresh air, to be honest. We didn't really go that far, just round to the supermarket, but you know, baby steps and all that. Sleep deprivation is still a bit of a killer as well. I think one of the toughest parts was getting to bedtime only to realise that you're going to be woken up in a few hours again. But on the bright side, I managed to start drip feeding my gaming urge by downloading an app called Epic Win. Don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically a to-do list that grants experience points to the character you create for every task you complete. 100 experience points per nappy change. In fact, you know what, I'm going to upgrade that to 150. Also, I've just charged up my PlayStation Vita for some quick gaming on the go. I've got a good few games on that I can pick up and play, so I'm looking forward to it. I actually think I'm getting into this. So yeah, things are starting to flow. I'd figured out what I needed to do to survive and I really started to get into the EXP grind. And I was getting places too. Hey, I'm starting to feel like I know what to do here. But complacency always brings me down, and down it did with his first bout of colic. Up with him from 10 PM to 6 AM left me feeling like I'd been brutalised by a hunter at the evac zone and left lying in the snow. But without doubt it's worth every moment of it, and given time he's going to be my player too. So if you're a new dad, I'd be curious to know if you still squeeze in a game every now and then. How do you do it and what tips do you have? Feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm really curious to know how other people manage to balance being a gamer, being a dad. Do we just put a hold on being a gamer for a while? I don't know, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching guys. I'm making no promises as to when my next video will appear. My life is not my own at the minute, so he'll dictate when my next upload appears. Whenever that may be, I'll hopefully see you again.